Now you're on the verge of tears, are you?
Oh no,
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
Yeah.
So like,
But maybe.
there's
Well, really?
so there's
No, I think that I'm just more like because we really have tried so hard to depart from like that era
Yeah.
of our lives.
Absolutely.
That like when you put it back on the table, it becomes very real in my body again.
yeah. So but that's what
Body keeps a score.
Body does keep
Yeah,
score.
it does
Yeah.
keep the score.
It's another book.
Yeah. Bessel van der Kolk, fantastic.
Oh, there you go.
But I mean, I think it pardon me for bringing it up again, but I think
It's fine.
this is actually like, asking a sterile question of like, what do you say? And just say this does not even begin to capture the emotional difficulty of struggling with addiction, right? And there's like this other element here of like, when she can't control one part of your behavior, she is going to displace that frustration and make sure you walk the dog for 30 fucking minutes, whether it's gone or not.
Right.
This is something that I see a lot. Frequently, I mean, it's not all, the things are not always gendered this way, but frequently I see this in female partners of men who have substance use problems or things like that. It's like, you're going to draw your line in the sand.
Yeah.
Right? Because you may not be able to win on this front.
Yeah.
But when it comes to this front, like, I'm going to draw my line in the sand, and I don't care whether they've gone, if they've pissed, they've shit, 30 minutes to 30 minutes. You can't even give up 30 minutes of Skyrim. There's so much anger into that. And then that comes across as controlling, because in a sense it is. But it's the emotional energy behind it. And so another thing we talk about in the book is like how to get to the emotional energy underneath what is fueling the interaction. Because when you ask me the question, what do you say? It's almost like it kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What matters is you get to the emotional energy that is driving the behavior. And once it comes to the surface, people are just more willing to be flexible. They're more willing to hear you out. They feel more understood. I know this is like actually kind of a tricky situation here that we're in right now. I don't know if it feels that way to y'all, but I mean, it is. And so, but like, as I'm calling attention to like the various emotions that people are feeling, it becomes uncomfortable, but like, we gotta like let it out, And and then it's tense for a while. Like, it was like you guys were like, we had an insight into your life from like 5 years ago or 10 years ago or whatever, right? We saw just a glimpse of what would happen in your kitchen or in your bedroom or whatever when he's walking in with the dogs and you're standing there at the doorway and you're like, it hasn't been 30 minutes. Right? Like we just saw a glimpse of that, and it's like ugly, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but like this is what
Real
human
ugly.
beings are, right?
Yeah.
When we're frustrated with each other and we're not happy, and like and you hate the person he's turning you into. That is such a huge theme.
Yeah.
And then when COVID happened, it was like winning the lottery. It was just like, it gave me kind of an excuse to play. Remember
Yeah,
that
I
little
think that's-
closet downstairs? I was whatever that little.
Yeah, I think that was
that was the end.
that was the beginning of the end,
Beginning
even
of
though
the
we
end.
didn't know it at that time.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
It was
then
beginning of the
it
end.
was, he didn't have to go on the road, and it was like on full display, his addiction. And I had nowhere to run, because it's like, where could I even?
Yeah.
We were in the
Yeah.
confines of our home. And in the beginning, we were like, oh, well, in my fantasy land, I was like, oh, we get to hang out at home as a family. I was cooking meals, like, and that bubble burst so fast when I realized, oh, I get to see him practice his addiction in broad daylight every single day, and I have nowhere to go. And so we didn't realize it at that time, but we didn't nip it in the bud either. And I became a person who was just the person I didn't want to be was sweeping everything under the rug, and I became her. I was just like, okay, let's just keep excusing it. And then it bubbled over into just the worst shit.
So what do y'all think he's going through right now? I'm serious. It's not
Right, presently in his life, or in
no,
this
no,
moment?
no.
He's
This moment,
he's
this
rocking
moment.
back and forth.
I feel fine.
I mean, probably
This is normal,
similar
Doctor.
to what I'm feeling, which is like, fuck, we both saw this problem, and like, we knew it was there, but like, we couldn't fix it.
Yeah.
I was too lost in my own rage too, and like feeling like I was the most undesired person on earth. That's truly how I felt. I was like, I might as well be like a 500-pound like man at this point. Like, he would treat me the same. Like, I think what he's feeling is probably same as me, where it's like, we had